What's up, MJ? I'm Jackson.
And I'm Jacob, and today is February 8th, National Counselor Week.
So in order to celebrate today, we would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Walker.
I just want to thank you for getting all my college stuff together for me because, man, I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you get to go to college next fall. I've been banished to the void.
Now to the hurricane from the University of Miami. Sabrina with weather.
Hey MJ, it's Sabrina. Today will be cloudy with a high of 62 degrees. There will most likely be a thunderstorm this afternoon or early evening. Tomorrow will be cold. It will be about 30 degrees when we start school and about 40 in the afternoon. Friday will be sunny and decently warm with an afternoon high of 58 degrees. It will reach 63 degrees on Saturday, but there's a 50% chance of rain. It may also rain late Sunday afternoon, lasting into that night. In national weather, Winter Storm Nico will bring heavy snow to most of the northeast megalopolis. Some areas could pick up half a foot or more of snow in just a short amount of time, which will make travel difficult for that area. On the other end of the country, heavy rain and rapid snowmelt in the Sierra Mountains has led to widespread flooding in parts of Nevada and California, triggering mudslides and road washouts. At least 1,000 people in that area have been affected by this flooding, and 7 rapid water rescues were carried out for people trapped in their homes and cars. On the bright side, we won't get anywhere near that much rain this week. I'm Sabrina, keeping you in the know for all of your weather news. Back to you guys.
Rising juniors and seniors, get your course request forms filled out on Skyward as soon as possible, because the deadline is coming up soon.
Rising sophomores, there will be a meeting today during 5th lunch. If you have 5th lunch, then you'll need to eat during 4th.
If you were confused by what classes to take, then here's a quick commercial break from our foreign language department.
Je suis le français parce que j'aime voyager et c'est parler surtout le poutine.
Je suis le français parce que je veux étudier en France et apprendre de son histoire et de sa culture.
Je suis le français parce que j'ai étudié l'art et l'art directement lié à la France, un pays cool pour ses beaux-arts.
Je suis le français parce que presque entier de l'anglais est basé sur le français. Apprendre le français va enrichir votre anglais et pourrait élever votre scolarité.
There are many different reasons to take French. 57 countries speak French, and many organizations, including NATO, the Olympics, the UN, and the Red Cross, use French as their main language. We also have a few students who are studying abroad in French-speaking countries, and a few have come from France and are taking classes here at Mount Juliet High School. This course will teach you all about the culture, history, and language of France.
I was really interested in the language, and I really thought that the class delivered on that in the end. While I was in that class, I think I probably had one of the best experiences I ever did in a classroom while I was learning Mandarin.
We are trying to find people who want to try an alternate language. They're not scared. We need fearless. And then if you just are adventurous and want to learn, what we have is a criteria that you're interested in all things Asian and that you're willing to give us a chance. We have gone different places. We are actually affiliated with the Chinese affiliation of Nashville, the Chinese Arts Alliance, and we actually have a Chinese Honor Society here with tassels for graduation, cord for graduation, and we really did have fun. We still all keep in touch, and we were planning a trip to China. We'll see how it goes. 大家好.
So we've touched up on rising sophomores, rising juniors, and rising seniors, but what about rising freshmen?
Well, there is an 8th grade orientation tomorrow.
And there's a meeting for the parents after school at 6 p.m.
Let's be good buds to the freshies. Let's make them comfortable in our new bear den.
Speaking of being buds, here's Trey to talk about best buddies.
Best buddies prom will be the weekend, Friday, February 10th. So, buddy, visit. So everyone and best buddies, grab your buddy and wear
you best coast and we'll see you're there. Trey. Back to you guys.
Guys, this Friday there will be senior superlative nominations in all lunches in the Commons. I may not be a senior, but I think that Jacob is far more attractive than anyone else in the entire world. Wait a minute. Jacob, you slipped that in, didn't ya?
Well, you said it, so we're gonna leave it in.
I didn't want this.
That's all right. Maybe you can brag about me having the best personality on the news. Me, Jacob Iott, for best personality.
I'm not gonna do that at all.
Okay, well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm the best person on the news. And so let's go to the next 8th best personality in BNN, Nick, with trending news.
Hey MJ, welcome back to Your Trending News. For those worrying, don't, because book tasting is still happening in the library where students can go and try out new books to read. It's like speed dating, but for books. If you need more info, please see Miss Holloway in the library so you can go check out some new stuff to read. Seniors, if you think you have anything special about you, senior superlative nominations will be in the cafeteria during all lunches this Thursday and Friday. Be sure to get your friends to nominate you on what category you think you fit in. There's also a best friend category, and I think that everyone should nominate Nicholas Lawing and Jamie Fleming. That's Nicholas Lawing and Jamie Fleming for best friend senior superlative. There's also a B&M best personality superlative. So obviously, I should win because I have the best personality in this whole school. Speaking of BNN, we are still holding auditions for our new segment live at Studio B. If you have any musical talents you want to share with the school, contact Miss Nick in the BNN room to set up an audition. Remember, just because you sing an Adele song doesn't mean you sound like her. Be on the lookout for future performances. In other news, Valentine's Day is coming up, so what better way to show appreciation for someone other than to buy them a singing Valentine? Vocal ensemble will be out in the Commons before and after school and in the cafeteria all week during all lunches. They are $5, so be sure to check out their song list and show your love to your Valentine. That's all for your trending news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Nick.
If you're planning on leaving early, you must bring in a note before 8:15, and they need to have a parent's signature and a phone number to call.
If you are late and have a note, you also need to have a signature and a phone number.
If you don't follow these guidelines, the note will not be accepted.
Now let's kick it off to Jonas with sports news.
Hey MJ, last night our boys and girls basketball teams went up against Station Camp. While the girls unfortunately lost a close one with the final score of 59-58, the boys won their game 65-57 to complete their regular season sweep against the Bison for the first time since 2011. The boys are now 18-8 and tied for first in the district with a 10-3 record. They'll have a chance to take sole possession of first, and the girls will have a chance to end their regular season with a win this Friday against Wilson Central. After the regular season, we'll have district playoffs, and with all the brackets for the teams, make sure to go to the TSSAA website for all the playoff updates. Coming up this Friday and Saturday, we'll have wrestling at Mount Juliet High School for individual regionals. We also have a hockey game this Friday against Ensworth at Centennial at 6:30. That's all for your sports news. I'm Jonas. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jonas.
There's 12 more days until President's Day, where we can get out for a 3-day weekend. I'm personally going to sit down, relax, cry, and watch girl movies all weekend.
Okay, well, that's not why we celebrate President's Day, Jackson. We celebrate it to commemorate our founding fathers and our leaders of the free world.
You mean Beyonce and Jay-Z, right?
Yeah. Mount Rushmore just has the faces of the guys from NWA on it. God bless America.
Now for another short commercial break from our next course promo video.
Sometimes there is something there and sometimes there isn't. Sometimes you assume that the author, for instance here, Nikki Giovanni, is a woman. Sometimes you assume that it's from the perspective of the author. But that may not be the case, because people do write from other perspectives. Men write women characters, women write men characters, happens all the time. But look for the clues, see if you can figure it out.
A baby mobile that features a lavender aroma diffuser and a cassette player to play baby's favorite lullabies.
Hello, my name is Hal. I am the certification robot in the STEM program at Mount Juliet High School. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I am speaking to you to welcome you to the STEM program and explain why I think you should sign up for the Principles of Engineering and Technology course. Please look at the chart that lists the courses. In both paths, the first course and last course are the same. The first course is the one you should add to your schedule. It is named Principles of Engineering and Technology. The last course for both paths is named Engineering Practicum. Also, AP Physics can serve as the last course on either the engineering path or the technology path. The engineering path has Engineering Design 1 and Engineering Design 2 for the second and third year courses. The technology path has Digital Electronics and Robotics and Automated Systems as the second and third year courses. So the first course that is required for you to take any of the STEM courses is Principles of Engineering and Technology. The plan for next year is to add opportunities for the students in the third and fourth year programs for both engineering and technology paths to become certified to program me, your not so humble robot.
Now here's What's That Sound?
John C.
What is? Okay.
Is it a mouse? Is it one of those like kazoos?
Just kazoo it!
It's not a bird. I'm gonna go with bird anyway. I'm just kidding. A toilet flushing. That's my final answer.
Have you ever heard a cheetah? That's what it sounds like. They don't roar. They make like squeaking sounds like birds.
Okay. 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 That's another bird. That's another bird. That's another bird.
My name's not.
Yeah, that's a bird.
I'm not changing my answer. It's a bird.
When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel.
Isn't that snow troll? Isn't it snow troll or something?
Hey, she actually got it.
I heard that one.
That's pretty good.
Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Wake up every morning, by the night I count stacks.
Thanks for watching WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Jackson. Here at WBNN Channel 9 News. We're in touch.
So you're in touch.
Have a great...
Vote for me, most attractive.
This Friday, there will be senior...
God. Blah, 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 blah.
Vote me, attractive. Vote
me most for attractive.